Welcome to Occultium Veritas. Recently I was talking about doing some videos on this 72 different entities in the Ars Goetia and trying to figure out which ones, if any, predate Christianity. And today we're going to start out with the first one in the Ars Goetia. The first entity is Baal, or Bael, and then becomes Beelzebub. So just like those, great 1970s horror movies that have three titles on this entity. So historically, let's get into Baal. So yes, he was worshipped 2,000, 3,000 years before Jesus Christ was born. He was worshipped by the ancient Phoenicians and Canaanites as a storm god and fertility god. And during the Hebrew tradition, he became the rival of Yahweh, and this is where he starts going bad and gets slapped around by, the man. And after Christianity took over, he became Beelzebub, Lord of Flies. Once he entered into the Ars Goetia, he is now the ruler over 66 infernal spirits. So historically, Baal, or Bael, or Beelzebub, whichever you prefer, was not a bad entity, was not demonic at all, was not even a dark entity, just a simple storm god and fertility god. So, this being said, we now know that Baal, the first entity in the Ars Goetia, was in fact demonized by the powers that be. Didn't start out that way, became that way. Now, this is what I really wanted to get into and figure out which ones this happened to and which ones just popped out of nowhere in the 15th and 16th century. I've come across a few of those already, but we're doing this one video on Baal here because poor Baal. I feel bad for Baal because of this. Because if you're an entity and you're worshipped, as a fertility god or storm god, and you're just chilling and being kind of cool with everybody, and then all of a sudden you're getting slapped around because now you are, a rival to Yahweh. Apparently a better god than you. And then, that wasn't enough. You became Beelzebub, Lord of Flies. From storm god, fertility god, demonized, into the Lord of Flies. I'd be kind of pissed too. Just saying. Anyway, check out my channel. We're going to get into 71 more of these left. It's going to be a little nice trip down memory lane, maybe. But subscribe to my channel, leave some comments, let's talk about this stuff, and someone out there's getting into the Ars Goetia and summoning some of these things and having some experiences, let me know. I'd like to talk about it. I don't do that. I'm not a grimoire magician, but I read a lot of stuff, so I figured, something I want to do, I'm going to do it. So do good works, focus on the great work, and I'll see you next time.